This episode, along with hundreds of others from Calaroga Shark Media, is available without commercials. Just look for the banner on your Apple Podcast app to subscribe and try it free for a month.
Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi, and welcome to Taylor Swift Today, your daily dose of all the latest headlines surrounding Taylor's music, tours, movies, and life. I'm your host, Annalise Idle. And boy, do we have some exciting stories for you today. A woman who claimed to have attended Taylor Swift's Paris concert shocked fans as she shared a picture of a baby lying on the floor in the standing area of the arena. The concert took place on Friday night at the La Défense Arena in the French capital, and the post has since been widely reshared on X. The viral tweet, which has now gained more than 1.7 million views, has raised serious concerns among fans who are worried for the safety of the baby. The photo shows a child lying on what appears to be a feathered boa or jacket as their guardian or parent stands over them. It is unknown at what point in the night the photos were taken and whether the show had begun. In the image, it seems the baby was wearing ear protection from the noise while in close proximity to the huge crowd. The caption of the post read, "Not to be one of those people, but I would genuinely call security if I saw a baby in the pit because it is not safe there." La Défense Arena released a statement which read, "Paris, La Défense Arena. General terms and conditions of sale stipulate that all minors without any age limit holding a ticket for a concert at Paris La Défense Arena must be accompanied by an adult. Under 18 children remain under their legal guardian responsibility. It's venue policy. For spectators with a young child on the floor, an alternative seating arrangement was proposed but refused by ticket holders." Furious fans were outraged at why the baby was even allowed in the arena and flooded X. "As a mom of a baby that's about this size, I couldn't imagine bringing them into a concert at all. I understand sitters are hard to find, so if you really needed to bring them, you shouldn't be in the pit. You should have a carrier for them, and the baby needs ear protection." What in the actual why? Just why? Why would you risk that? How were they even allowed to enter the pit area with the baby in the first place? Can't imagine how stressful it must have been for the baby to be in that environment, laying on the floor of all places. One person gets pushed, one girl gets too drunk. Like, OMG, I'm mortified. Why would security let them in the first place? A concert is no place for a baby. Bradley Cooper has sent fans into a frenzy as he showed off his hilarious dance moves while watching the singer perform her biggest hits in front of a huge crowd in France. The actor joined his girlfriend Gigi Hadid and Taylor's boyfriend Travis Kelce on a private balcony, with the trio dancing together in footage from the show. A clip circulated on social media showed Bradley dancing to Taylor's hits Blank Space and But Daddy I Love Him. The fun video sparked a flurry of responses on X, with one reshare captioned, "Bradley Cooper is me at parties." Other responses included, "I don't know who I like watching more, Gigi, Ross, or Bradley. All of these videos are absolute gold. A lol makes you realize how much natural rhythm Travis has, but hey, get it, Bradley." It seems like he's trying to keep up with Trav and Gigi. LOL. Swift appeared to include a creative nod to Kelce and his team Sunday when she wore the team's red and gold colors amid a sequence that included the tracks Bad Blood, Shake It Off, and Blank Space. Sunday night's production was the 5th time Kelce attended the elaborate tour, which spans the various eras of Swift's career. Taylor and Travis vacationed with Hadid and Cooper at the quaint Northern California town Carmel by the Sea in late April. Other famous faces in the audience on Sunday night included actress Jessica Capshaw and singer Christina Milian. Swift took to Instagram on Sunday to thank her fans in Paris for their support amid her series of shows, in which she performed material from her new album for the first time. Taylor Swift filed a trademark for Female Rage, the musical, after she surprised fans at her Paris show with a new section of her Eras tour over the weekend. TAS Rights Management, LLC, the pop star's management group, submitted the paperwork on Saturday. Documents show. Taylor released her latest blockbuster studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, last month, and her record-setting Eras tour picked back up in Paris after taking a 2-month hiatus, giving fans new songs and another portion of the show. This post is dedicated to the new Tortured Poets section of the Eras tour, aka Female Rage the Musical, and everyone who made these memories so magical, Swift wrote in a post on X Sunday. To my crew, fellow performers, and band who worked tirelessly in their break to concoct this surprise for you, but mostly for the fans in Paris. I'm so thankful that it was you we got to show this to for the first time because you gave us so much excitement, passion, and love. I'm so fired up to play this for every crowd on the tour, she continued. See you very soon, Stockholm. While it's unclear what Swift's plans are, fans quickly took to social media to share their theories. My guess is this is probably for merch. I do not see her making a musical that's literally named this. Seems too on the nose for a real piece of work, but works well as a funny Eras tour joke, one person posted on X. The Taylor Swift effect coming to Broadway, another wrote. More in a moment. Planning a summer vacation in Europe usually requires an exorbitant amount of cash. But when Taylor Swift is involved, it actually might be a deal. Fans looking to snag tickets to the European leg of her popular Eras tour are finding it substantially cheaper to see Swift overseas, even with flights and hotels factored in, thanks in part to a historically strong dollar and strict European Union regulations placed on ticket resellers that make, in the words of Swift herself, anything but a cruel summer. Jacking up prices on the European secondary market is considered a predatory activity that reduces consumer choice and exploits consumers by charging them way higher prices than the event organizers actually intended. Sam Shemtob, managing director for ticket resale advocacy group Face Value European Alliance for Ticketing, told CNN. For example, secondary market ticket prices for Swift's show in Stockholm, Sweden this Saturday are as cheap as $300 for standing room only and seats in the nosebleed sections. Prices are just a few hundred more in prime seating locations at Friends Arena, home of the Swedish men's national football team. Planning a last-minute trip is more expensive compared to planning months ahead, but there are some affordable ways to get to Sweden. A round-trip flight from New York, with a connection, is running about $700 and rates at a 4-star hotel about $300, according to Kayak. Altogether, that's about $1,300 before food and beverage is factored in. Compare that to Swift's show in Miami in October, where seats are selling for about $2,000 to as much as $8,500 on StubHub. Prices for her other 2 U.S. shows in New Orleans and Indianapolis are roughly the same. Sweden isn't the only budget-friendly city. Prices for Swift's stops in Portugal, Spain, and Germany in the coming months can be purchased as cheap as $300 to $400 a ticket, substantially cheaper than the average resale price of $1,600 during her U.S. dates last year. Although Europe's laws on ticket resale vary country by country, a number of them, including Ireland and Portugal, ban ticket sellers from making a profit on the secondary market. In France, reselling is banned unless authorized by the promoter, Shemtob said. For Swifties looking to jump over the pond for their London boy, Shemtob recommends using ticket sellers such as Ticketmaster, AEG, Eventime, or Twickets. He added also be extremely wary of using internet search, because the predatory resale platforms all pay top dollar to have their listings appear at the top of search results. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively famously allowed Taylor Swift to reveal the name of their 3rd child via song 4 years ago. So there was much speculation over whether Taylor had also let slip the name of their 4th child in her newest album, The Tortured Poets Department, which was released just over a year after the couple welcomed their latest edition. Blake quietly revealed that she had given birth to baby number 4 in February last year, but she and Ryan have yet to reveal their bundle of joy's name, prompting Today host Savannah Guthrie to ask the actor if their child's name had once again been revealed by their close friend Taylor. "We always wait for Taylor to tell us what the child's name is," said Ryan, "and I will say this, we're still waiting. She's a prolific writer. I mean, what are we doing here? And lazy is not a word I'd attach to Taylor," he humorously added. Taylor previously confirmed that Blake and Ryan had allowed her to reveal the name of their 3rd child in her 2020 track Betty. The couple welcomed their 3rd child, daughter Betty, in 2019. "I named all the characters in this story after my friends' kids, and I hope you like it," she said. And there you have it. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your app of choice and leave us a rating or review if you love the show. I'm Annalise Idle. Thanks to Mark Francis and John McDermott. Portions of this podcast may have been created with the assistance of AI. but the ingredients are 100% pure Taylor love. Taylor Swift Today is a Calaroga Shark Media production.